Today, we're stepping into the realm of health and healing, guided by the insights of Dr. Andrew Weil, a pioneer in the field of integrative medicine. His book, Health and Healing: The Philosophy of Integrative Medicine and Optimum Health, is a treasure trove of wisdom, and I'm thrilled to share some of its most intriguing highlights with you. Let's start with a bit of background. Weil wrote the original edition of Health and Healing back in 1983, after more than a decade of working as a writer and medical researcher. He had a traditional medical education, graduating from Harvard in 1968, but he felt something was missing. He wasn't comfortable with the methods he was taught, which often seemed to suppress symptoms rather than address the root causes of disease. This dissatisfaction led him to travel the world, observing different medical practices and seeking a deeper understanding of healing. What he discovered was a wealth of valid methods for promoting healing, from homeopathy and osteopathy to acupuncture and naturopathy. These experiences became the foundation for his lectures at the University of Arizona, which eventually evolved into the book we're discussing today. One of the most compelling aspects of Weil's philosophy is his emphasis on the body's innate healing abilities. He believes that healing comes from within and that our bodies are constantly working to restore balance and health. This perspective is a refreshing departure from the conventional medical approach, which often focuses on external interventions like drugs and surgery. Weil's approach is holistic, meaning he considers the whole person, mind, body, and spirit when addressing health issues. He advocates for a treatment philosophy that uses any reasonable method that works as long as it does not cause harm. This includes not only conventional medical treatments, but also alternative therapies like botanical remedies, relaxation techniques, and self-care practices. Now, let's talk about a personal story Weil shares in the book, which beautifully illustrates his philosophy. He recounts an experience with a painful condition that he initially suspected might be an ulcer or a hiatal hernia. Despite his medical training, he found himself struggling to diagnose the issue. He tried various remedies, including antacids, but nothing seemed to work. Eventually, he consulted a gastroenterologist who diagnosed him with esophageal spasm, a condition that causes the muscles in the esophagus to contract involuntarily. The doctor recommended a barium swallow to confirm the diagnosis, but interestingly, the pain never returned after the consultation. Weil was left wondering what had happened. This experience led him to explore the role of belief and the placebo effect in healing. He wondered if the act of naming the condition and the reassurance from the doctor had played a role in his recovery. This is a fascinating aspect of his journey, as it highlights the power of the mind in the healing process. Weil also shares his experience with homeopathy, which he tried after his encounter with the gastroenterologist. He visited a homeopathic practitioner who prescribed a highly diluted dose of sulfur. The pain never returned, and this experience further convinced him of the potential of alternative therapies. But Weil doesn't stop there. He delves into the history of homeopathy, tracing its roots back to Samuel Hahnemann, the German physician who developed the system in the early 19th century. Hahnemann's principles, like the law of similars, like cures like, and the law of infinitesimals, the more diluted the remedy, the more potent it becomes, are central to homeopathic practice. Weil explores the criticisms and controversies surrounding homeopathy, including the scientific community's skepticism about the effectiveness of highly diluted substances. Yet, he also presents evidence of homeopathy's success, both in historical contexts and in his own experience. One of the most intriguing parts of the book is Weil's discussion of the placebo effect. He argues that the placebo response is a powerful force in medicine, often underestimated and misunderstood. He believes that the belief in a treatment, whether it's a conventional drug or an alternative therapy, can trigger the body's natural healing mechanisms. This perspective challenges the traditional view of medicine, which often dismisses the placebo effect as mere suggestion. Weil argues that understanding and harnessing the placebo effect could revolutionize the way we approach healing. Weil also emphasizes the importance of preventive medicine. He believes that the best way to achieve optimum health is to prevent disease before it starts. This involves adopting a healthy lifestyle, including a balanced diet, regular exercise, stress management, and adequate sleep. He advocates for a proactive approach to health, encouraging people to take responsibility for their own well-being. In conclusion, Health and Healing is a thought-provoking exploration of the philosophy of integrative medicine. Weil's insights challenge us to rethink our assumptions about health and healing, urging us to consider the role of the mind, the power of belief, and the importance of preventive care. As we wrap up this episode, I encourage you to reflect on your own beliefs about health and healing. How can you incorporate some of Dr. Weil's principles into your own life? Whether it's exploring alternative therapies, embracing the placebo effect, or simply taking a more holistic approach to your well-being, there's much to learn from his work. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. And don't forget to tune in next time for more fascinating insights into the world of knowledge. Until then, stay curious and keep learning. This is BrightLearn, signing off. Take care and be well.
This has been a BrightLearn video from BrightLearn.ai on the book Health and Healing, The Philosophy of Integrative Medicine and Optimum Health by Dr. Andrew Weil. Visit BrightLearn.ai for more fascinating videos like this one, and visit naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage and breaking news on critical stories that keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.